Okay, you know what, Prof?
What?
I'm sick of your...
Tezzeret.
All right. I'm gonna lightning bolt Zozu,
Sure.
and then I'm gonna take 2 from there.
Sure, yes you do.
Disgusting.
Gosh darn it, I'm gonna have to pay so much to bring Zozu back.
Aw, I feel so bad. Aw.
Can we all have a moment of silence for how much Prof is gonna have to pay?
Yeah, I know.
Bring back
So
Zozu.
much mana.
I think I remember why I took the deck apart. Welcome to Shuffle Up and Play. What's up? Well, I hope it's a show you love because today we're playing a format that we all love and decks that we love. It's I Love Our Commander Day on Shuffle Up and Play. These are our favorite commanders, but why?
Why? Well, I'll tell you. I'm D. I run the Node Gaming channel and I also review swords on Cerberus Arms, if you're into that sort of thing. And I love my Rakdos Lord of Riots deck. I don't like games to go too long, and if you don't like games that go too long, Rakdos is the guy for you. This deck has some fast mana in it. It's really nasty. You basically are going to do lots of damage to people's faces in a multitude of ways, and play a bunch of Eldrazi for free, which sounds like a good time to me. And I always have a really good time playing this deck, so I'm very excited. It is, I would say, probably my absolute favorite commander deck I've ever built. So.
Really? So you think it's gonna be a fast game, it sounds like.
It usually is with Rakdos.
All right.
Yeah.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Hi, I'm Jesse. I write scripts and articles about Magic, and I'm a competitive Magic player. My commander is Raph Capuchin, Ship's Mage, who is my absolute favorite commander. First, Magic product I ever bought was a box of Dominaria I split with my brother, and that's what got me into the game. So that's one big thing. And then it's also just, a blue deck that gets to play at instant speed. I mean, who hasn't wanted to see Elish Norn cast at instant speed?
Anyone sitting across from you?
Actually, the person, I don't know if you can read the scripture, but...
So you'd like
it
to
says
see
Elish
her.
Norn at instant speed, yeah.
Elish Norn
yeah,
is-
no, for sure. Wait, we observe mother in this house. Thank you.
Okay, all right.
So it sounds like we're on the same side.
Yes, exactly.
That means we gotta be on the same side.
Okay. I'm actually trying to defeat all 3 of you, so I'm on nobody's side, and when you see who my commander is, you'll see why. But first...
My name is Carmen Handy. I work for Wizards of the Coast. I'm on play design, and I wear a lot of hats in that building. I think one of my next upcoming things that y'all are gonna see is the Doctor Who Commander decks. Very exciting. My deck today, this is what I do when I clock out. It is kind of 3 commanders, actually only 2. This is Sakashima of 1,000 Faces and Tormod the Desecrator. These are 2 things that are both even mana costs because I also have a companion, Gyruda, Doom of Depth.
This is very embarrassing because I know you work for Wizards of the Coast, but you're only allowed 1 commander in Commander, and you've got 3. Oh, that's so... Do you need us to start over? And
Oh my God. Okay, well, one of us is gonna have to change.
Okay.
So jot
All right.
that down.
Yes.
Luckily, Tormod and Sakashima, these have the partner mechanic.
Oh.
Now, they both fold into what Gyruda, Doom of Depths, does. Now, what this is whenever she enters the battlefield, everybody's gonna mill 4. I get to choose 1 even mana cost creature, put it on the battlefield. Ideally, I hit a clone and keep going. Sakashima lets me keep all of them since it's legendary, and Tormod makes a lot of zombies whenever I pull one of those back out of the graveyard with his effect. Sometimes I get really lucky in one with Thassa's Oracle. Most of the time I just play a lot of clones and try and beat people with their own decks before losing. But it is a lot of fun and creates some really weird games with some situations you would never hear about anywhere else, and I love this deck.
Awesome. Well, I am incredibly excited because I am playing with a deck that used to be one of my absolute favorites, but I took it apart years ago. It's Zozu the Punisher. Carmen came out and just happened by pure coincidence to bring her Zozu the Punisher deck, and I asked if I could play it here on the episode because this is a deck, I made a video about it many years ago that was a very popular video, and the deck had a special place in my heart, but over the years, you take some decks apart, it went away. I haven't gotten to see my friend Carmen in about a year, and I was so excited to get to see her again. Before she worked for Wizards of the Coast, she would do some work for Tolarian Community College. She was the tutor behind our Tolarian Tutor series, and also just someone I love hanging out with. And she brought with me, purely unplanned, a deck that just, my heartstrings went. And I said, I love this deck. Can I play it? And I think it's very appropriate that we've got Carmen on the sleeves of this deck. So when I cause you all misery for the decks you love, just remember who's to blame.
Look, we're gonna bond over this. Zozu is probably my favorite commander ever. I own the original sketch for Zozu.
You do?
I do.
Wow.
I hang it up at my
Wow.
desk at work.
Wow.
I love Zozu the Punisher.
All right.
That's cool.
Okay. Am I allowed to say that you did Thrun? Am I allowed to say this?
I mean,
we can
the
cut
whole
that out.
team worked on it, but yeah, I had a pretty big hand in the design of
and
Thrun.
she had a big-handed Thrun in the Thrun that I won with. Yes. And Jesse wrote the $45 RAF build your own pre-con. So this is, and
That was a little
D
Easter egg.
has great sword reviews.
I have great sword reviews.
Great sword reviews.
They're
So
a
it's
riot.
all.
They're a real
You're gonna
riot.
cut us down.
Thank
It's
you.
a connective.
I'm gonna try.
It's the connective tissue of today's shuffle up and play. Shall we roll to see who goes first?
Sure.
1 die, 2 die, 3 die.
I'm for 2,
2.
personally.
You guys roll 2, I'll roll 3.
No. 2 each. Keep it on the mat. 10.
Okay.
8.
8.
I even have the red and black mat.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, a lot of pressure, a lot of pressure,
right.
a lot of pressure.
You don't want Zozu going first.
You get
You're
to
right.
re-roll. You get to re-roll.
Sure, you can re-roll.
I have to re-roll.
Because you gotta keep
all right,
on-
all right, I have to keep it on the mat. Wow, lucky.
Yeah, I should have.
It's still.
Wow, it was literally the same number.
Same numbers.
All right.
It was meant to be.
Shall we shuffle up and play?
Good luck.
Yes.
All
let's
right.
do it.
Do you get it?
No.
Embarrassing.
Two of my sleeves
Should we
stuck
start over?
together.
Do you need to?
Yeah, you
No,
didn't do
no,
the
it'll-
Carmen Handy.
It'll be
slip
fine. You know
slide.
the worst is I even did it upstairs against you while we were playing
With
mental.
the mental? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was mental.
Oh my God.
Oh, this is a spicy hand.
As politely as possible.
So
Best of luck to my newest friends.
Oh, yes. Good luck, everyone.
I have a hand that has my singular favorite card in the Zozu deck. The rest of the hand is a little this, but I'm
Basic
good.
mountain.
Yeah, it does have. Did you look at my hand? All right, long story short,
Play cool,
I
play
keep. I might love my commander, but all y'all are not gonna love it.
Okay.
Bet.
I'll keep as well.
I have a lot of 1-mana
Cool.
spells in my hand.
Cool. Keep. Good.
Yeah,
Oh,
gonna
I'm good.
keep- Yeah.
All right, and that's me on play.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
On Zozu.
I've been-
Are we dead?
my whole. No, you're not. You're just gonna be annoying.
Just give it a second. It takes a second to kick in.
Mountain.
Okay.
Mountain.
That seems fair.
And I'm gonna play this little card here. It's some fast mana. It's called a Chrome Mox. Imprint. When Chrome Mox enters the battlefield, you may exile a non-artifact, non-land card from your hand. And after doing so, add 1 mana of any of the exiled card's colors. Just gonna exile this little Spike Field Hazard, which is a red card. I think we'll just indicate that the card that was exiled is red.
I think
Not
it's
many
gonna
other
be
colors
red.
it would tap
I think
for.
it'd probably be red.
Yeah.
So I got
Pretty good
2
chance.
mana. Turn 1.
You're already cooking
You can
with
do
gas.
something with 2 mana.
Wow.
Say uncle. It's Ankh
Oh.
of Mishra. Ankh does 2 damage to anyone who puts a new land into play.
It's
I'll
just
say
another
uncle.
Zozu.
Enjoy. Pass the turn.
Okay.
Do you hear me when I said
Okay.
say uncle?
Yeah, say uncle.
I actually, no, I didn't.
I said uncle. I said uncle.
You draw a card per turn.
All right. Did you draw for turn?
What?
You were
Oh,
really excited to do all that stuff. It looks like maybe.
I didn't try. Is that okay?
Yeah, whatever.
I think it's because
You've got the star of the show.
we were
right?
playing.
Do you want to make a different play, please?
For draw. I got so
Yeah,
excited when I
maybe.
saw that. So I love also that this is the white border Ankh, which I really like, as opposed to that weird edition where it's like a balloon.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's. Did you?
Are you good?
Did you draw?
I drew a card.
Okay,
already,
you're
yes.
sorry about that. Sorry,
No,
I got
you're
so.
fine.
I got a little premature in my onking.
You're fine. I'm the one who's sorry. I'm gonna play Blood Crypt. I'm gonna take 2, so it comes in untapped,
And then Ankh does you 2 damage.
and then I do 2. I take 2 more.
Gotta pay to play, baby.
Already doing it. I'm gonna play Mana Crypt. I'm gonna play Jeweled Lotus.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap these 2 for Lobber Crew,
Uh-huh.
and then I will pass the turn.
All right. That's
Wow, that's it.
That's it. That's it.
I'll draw.
I thought my first turn was gonna be so strong when I kept this opening hand, and I'm just like, wow, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you guys got a couple
Those
turns.
are a couple pretty strong opening turns, but I think I might have you all beat.
What?
Really?
I'm gonna play a Razor Tide Bridge and pass.
If you could, hold on.
Ankh does you 2 damage.
Sorry, you missed your trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, you missed it.
I don't.
Pass?
It's
If you
not a
slide
May
the land
ability.
in quick enough,
It
you
is
don't get
not
shocked.
a May ability. All right.
All right, I'm gonna also take a lot of damage. So I'm gonna play Scalding Tarn. This is a fetch land. I take 2.
Yeah.
Then I take 1.
All right.
I'm going to search my library for Underground Sea. Flip my library over.
Wow.
Oh, those are some good
Weird
cards.
move.
This is, if you remember from when we had Carmen on last year against Cedric Phillips and Patrick Sullivan, she dazzled us with the Carmen Handy Slick Slide.
That's kind of what that was.
Yeah.
It's really tough with 100 cards.
yeah.
I played with.
I'm gonna say don't do it with 100.
Yeah, no, I play unsleeved at work and have 20 years of 60 card.
Yeah.
So this is, I'm really out of my. Do you want to cut? Thank you. All right.
What if I shuffled that?
That was a comfort thing for me.
Yeah.
I take 2 more, so I'm
Wow.
down to 35.
Swish.
I didn't even get a
Here's
shot.
my own mana crypt.
Oh my gosh.
And then I'm
Nice.
going to pay the companion mana to add Gyruda, Doom of Depths, to my
Cool.
hand.
And I see in your collection there you have another Gyruda.
I do. This is the showcase one. I have Japanese foil copies of my
that's-
face
I
cards.
appreciate that you brought the English versions for us to read.
I figure whenever it's like gonna be face up at the beginning of each game, it's weird to be like, oh, pull out your phone. You can figure out what this does.
Yeah, that's
it's
very
so much
courteous.
easier to just like.
Fair
I'm
enough.
just gonna leave this over here.
All right.
You know what I
and
learned recently
hold the
is
sleeved one.
all the companions are mothers, which means Gyruda is a mom. That little
Is that true?
octopus
Is that
racket.
true? They're all,
Yeah,
well, I know
they're all
Luris
mothers.
has the little cub on it.
Yeah.
People don't. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
they're all moms.
That's a
They're
really
all ladies.
that's a really cute aspect of
Yeah,
a
Mommy.
Horrifying
Yes.
monster, yeah.
of a horrifying monster that's coming to get us.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, just a prayer. Just
Yeah.
Prayer to the
All right, I'm gonna draw for turn, and remember to draw for turn.
good start.
Oh, that's a lot of words. I'm gonna read that later. That's because it's got a high mana cost. I'm gonna play a Cavern of Souls, and I'm gonna name Goblin.
And then what are you gonna do?
Gosh, I'm gonna do a red for a goblin.
All right, but
Oh.
what you're gonna do
Oh,
is
what?
you're gonna
the
take
does
2.
the damage to
Oh,
me
yeah.
too? That seems a little.
Wow.
You're part of this table too.
All right,
Rob.
I take
We're in
2
this
damage.
together.
I take 2 damage from my own Ankh. I'm fair. And now,
Gang, what are we thinking?
yeah, I'm gonna bring in
I
my
like it.
commander, Zozu the Punisher. Now, Zozu the Punisher also says whenever a land comes into play, Zozu the Punisher deals 2 damage to that land's controller. Carmen, does that count as commander damage?
No.
That sucks, because that'd be awesome.
Well, it would be stronger. I'll give you that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be. And then I am going to hit D for 2 with the Ankh as soon as he plays a land during his turn. Pass.
Preemptively do damage.
Wow.
The disrespect. Okay.
Which
I'll-
respect?
You should just not play a land. That would really show him.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'll untap. I'm gonna roll for crypt. Evens, I don't take damage.
Right.
All right.
This is a wild game already.
Good one. It's gonna. I like fast games, like
Yeah.
I said. All right. I will draw for turn.
You're gonna
Right,
have to do
yeah.
a lot of work to catch up to me.
Ooh.
That's indestructible.
Yeah. Good luck.
It's time.
I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna Wheel of Fortune. It's a sorcery, and basically everyone discards their hand, draw 7 cards.
Oh no!
I was gonna use my Gyruda.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
use
know.
my pyrostatic pillar.
I just didn't draw land, so
Yeah.
I really need.
Well, that's good. I thought that was strategic.
It was also no, it wasn't strategic. This is
I'm really
pure greed.
I'm really regretting not playing the Soul Ring on turn 1.
What? Oh no!
All right.
Oh,
Okay, so everyone draws 7.
Jesse.
It's like restarting the game.
Except restarting the game with Ankh of Mishra and Zozu the Punisher already in play.
Yeah,
I don't
which
know
is
if
good
you
for
remember,
you.
You went first, so we started the game with those in play.
Yeah, were those ley lines?
What do you mean we starting the
Yeah.
game? I don't have 40 life, prof.
Just remember, if
I have
you're
a mana crypt
mad,
about to punch me in the teeth.
just remember if you're mad about Zozu and Ankh, the person to blame is right on the sleeve.
Oh, I do this. I do that every morning, every night.
I was gonna swords one of them.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh wow.
He would gain
thanks
the
for-
life. Bad strategy.
I'm just gonna play a swamp. I'm gonna tap the swamp.
It's trigger. 2 triggers. That's kapow, kapow.
Oh boy, okay. All right.
You're out of control.
I'm at 29 life. I'll tap the swamp, I'll play a Soul Ring. And then I will pass the challenge.
Jesse.
It was a tap land. I wanted to get it out of the way.
Are you good? Do you need some help? I don't.
Do I need help?
This is tough.
I'm a strong, independent woman.
We're friends, you know. If we need to go have a one-on-one outside and like
I
talk
need to
this
talk to you
out.
one-on-one.
Yeah. Worst part is 2 of the lands you drew me into were fetch lands. So.
Listen, the bravest.
You did
do
that
it.
before both. They both came out.
I would have done it either way. Do I look like a coward? Don't answer.
All right. I will play Marsh Flats and take 4, and then I'm gonna go to 33, and then 29, and go get a Plains, and then I'm gonna cast a Mind Stone, and then I'll pass the turn.
Classic mana, right?
Yeah.
All right.
The Humble Mind Stone.
You took 9 damage.
Yeah, to play my second land.
Yes.
And then cast my first spell.
All right. Odd. It came up odd for you. I'm gonna say odd is me not taking damage.
Okay, it's gonna be even.
Don't you do this to me. I need
You're doing it
this.
to yourself.
Don't you do this.
You know, even everyone knows even's the best. See?
Fair.
See?
Are you okay? Do you need to talk outside? We can maybe have a one-on-one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crypt does you too.
It dealt 3.
3.
But you're doing
I'm an
your
English
best.
major.
You're into doing 2 damage. Crypt's into doing 3.
I'm into doing 2 damage.
I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play Urza's Saga. A lot of triggers. First I take 4.
Well, first you take 2 and then you take 2.
You're so right.
Oh, say it again.
No, don't.
Say it again.
You are just the czar of correctness right now, Prof.
This is why I love you.
We are but humble servants basking in the rays of your correctness.
Man, I got a new ringtone.
You're on the record
That's
right
for the
now.
I would lose my mind if we're just at dinner sometimes. So all of a sudden, just I am.
Better than the Zelda's ringtone.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's his text tone too, so it happens like
Oh my
a
God.
lot.
Yep.
All right, so Urza's Saga does a lot of things. For now, it's gonna get a counter, which means it taps for a mana.
Sure.
It's a perfect magic card is what it is.
Seems fair.
I'm gonna cast Makeshift Mannequin. This is a 4-mana instant that puts a creature from my graveyard to play with a mannequin counter, and as long as it has the counter it has, if it becomes targeted, sacrifice it. I'm gonna
good.
target Gyruda, Doom of Depths.
Got there.
All right, so I'm gonna put the English
You're
one into
welcome.
play. I honestly,
You're welcome.
team sport.
Yeah, team sport.
I
So,
thought we were
so
the
you're
ones
not
on
gonna
the team.
swing him at me.
Listen,
swing her at me. You're not gonna swing her at me.
You
are
were kind enough to help me with the mana crypt tip earlier. I just really didn't want to frown upon that kindness.
All right, it's worth 2
right.
turns.
Gyruda hits. So what happens here is we're all gonna mill 4. And then
Okay.
I get to put 1 even mana cost creature from among them onto the battlefield. Under
From
my
among the
control.
ones that we milled, though, so we should keep our
Correct.
mill. All right. Why don't we do that one
All
at a
right,
time?
so we mill 4.
Oh.
2, 3, 4.
You have
Or
no even.
nothing.
All right, Jesse.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nothing.
All right.
1, 2. That counts. 3. That doesn't. 4. Well, it looks like you can have an Emberwild captain.
I'm gonna mill 1, 2, 3, 4, or I could do Burning Rune Demon. I'm just gonna put Burning Rune Demon into
alright.
play.
That sounds better.
So when this comes into play, I search my library for 2 cards not named Burning Room Demon that have different names. If I do, I reveal them and an opponent chooses one of them. Put the chosen one in my hand and the other into my graveyard. Then I shuffle my library. I'm
Hey,
going
Carmen.
to choose my friends who, maybe let's have a one-on-one.
Yeah,
You know?
let's have a- yeah,
I'm
or-
going to
yeah.
search for 2 cards. You're going to put one in my graveyard and one in my hand.
Okay, deal.
They're the blue players. Red, all right?
so,
Prof.
yeah.
You and me.
All right.
Okay? You and
Yeah,
me.
red. We're red. Red v blue.
Red v blue.
Red v blue.
I think I saw a show about that one time.
Yeah.
I'm going to get Animate Dad and Dread Return.
Which one do you want?
What a good question. Let's say I think I would prefer to have Animate Dad.
What does she get out of it? I'm your official representation.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
in
my
this.
lawyer.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna give her whichever one of those.
No,
two she
I'm gonna
wants?
give you Dread Return.
Thank Thank you.
I just want you to cast it twice.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Are you feeling this right now?
Yeah.
Holy.
It's something really special.
Will
is
you
happening.
cut my deck?
I'll cut it into the spot. It's supposed to
Dread
be on the
Return goes to my hand. Animate Dead goes to the graveyard. I go to my end step.
All right, well, untap.
back. Everything in its rightful place.
Yes.
Thank you.
Upkeep, drawer. You know, I feel like all of y'all, except Jesse, have these really cool mana crypts. So I'm gonna play a mana crypt of my own, and I'm gonna use that. I'm sorry, but I'd give you my mana crypt if I could, Jesse.
Well, that's so kind of you.
I would give you my mana crypt if I
She's
could.
right there. You can just.
You could.
Instead, what I'm going to do is
We make
tap
the rules.
to take 2 from the mana crypt, 1 red, and play a spell shock. Whenever any player successfully casts a spell, spell shock deals 2 damage to him or her. That's cool. That's fair, right? That's a
any
nice
spell?
Just any spell.
Sure you don't want to do that in the other order?
Also, you said you take 2 from this.
Oh,
But you don't.
No, I get 2.
Oh.
I get 2.
That's just true.
Yeah, I
You do.
get 2. I get 2. I get to take 2.
Okay.
I get to take 2.
Okay.
I get to take.
I get it. I get it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the other order that I want to do?
I was just kidding.
Yeah.
The idea would be that you would take damage if you did it in the other order.
Oh, that's good joke, friend.
Wow.
Good joke.
You're misleading
Yeah,
my
that's my
friend
that was
and
my nickname.
contemporary,
Wow.
the professor.
Misleading is my drag name.
Move to declare
That's a
attackers.
good one. That's good. Yeah.
Move to declare attackers.
Sure.
Sorry, Jesse, but you have no creatures, and so Zozu is going to punish you with a little slap of 2.
Consider me punished.
All right. Did not play a land this turn myself, and I don't think I will. Pass turn.
Coward.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Before the end of your turn, I'm gonna do 1 damage to everyone with Lava Crew.
Ooh.
I was gonna use this life.
I'm at a healthy
anymore.
26.
Wow, I'm at 27.
I'm at 37. How's that possible?
I'll untap. I'm gonna roll for Crypt. Evens, I don't take damage.
Kaboom.
We're star-crossed, frankly.
Oh,
We're
I know.
just-
We cross our wavelengths somewhere.
I'm just going to sit back and let all y'all just die to all these damages.
Okay, I will draw a card for turn. So I lose a life if I play a card. I lose a life if I play a land. Lose 2 life. Okay.
Yeah, no. If you successfully cast a spell, spell shock will do 2 damage to you. If you play a land,
It shocks for
2
spells.
things will do 2 damage to you.
It does what it says
So,
on your 10.
kaboom. You should probably do something about this threat at the table. I love being the threat.
I will play a mountain.
Trigger.
4 damage. I'm down to 22.
Can we get editor, like I go like this and a fireball comes from one finger, and since there's 2 triggers, it's boom, boom. There we go.
That's all spicy.
There we go. Yeah.
I'm gonna tap Lobber Crew and do 1 to all of you again.
All right.
Understandable.
I am going to tap 1, 2. Tap this for 2 more, so 4. Tap a mountain for 5. I'm gonna spend 4 of that mana to play Sarkon's Unsealing.
Trigger.
I take 1.
2.
Take 2. All right, I'm at 20. Sarkon's Unsealing is an enchantment. Whenever you cast a creature spell with power 4, 5, or 6, he does 4 damage to any target. Whenever I cast a creature spell with power 7 or greater, he does 4 to each opponent and each creature they control, including all their planeswalkers. So then I'm going to sack my Jeweled Lotus, tap these for black, and I'll cast Rakdos, Lord of Riots. I will
Take 2 off of spell shock, and then you'll tell us what Rakdos, Lord of Riot does.
Rakdos, Lord of the Riots. He's a 6/6 demon. I can't cast him unless an opponent has lost life this turn, which you all have. It's a flying trample, and for every point of damage my opponents take during my turn, all of my creatures cost 1 colorless less.
Interesting.
So he's gonna trigger Sarkon's Unveiling. I'm gonna do 4 to Zozu,
Aww.
and then he's just gonna hang out. He's just gonna fly and hang out because he doesn't have haste. I wish he had haste. That'd be so
What
sick.
did Zozu ever do to you besides the 2 damage? To you.
Almost,
you.
To
almost
you.
20 damage so far. About 20 damage. I'll pass around.
Normal desires over here.
Normal.
There's a lot of stuff on the board, and I have very little on the board. So I'm gonna bring everybody a little bit closer to my level. I'm gonna play this.
Trigger.
I'm gonna go to 23. It's a Mystic Gate. And then I'm going to tap 4 mana and cast Supreme Verdict. Which I'll take 2 from your Spell Shock. Can't be countered, destroy all creatures. Very simple.
Doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And my
Wait. Let me do a little bit of before.
There's nothing you can say to make me not cast this spell.
He's gonna kill all of us. I can kill him.
If it
Allow me
helps-
to murder him to save us.
Whoa, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm going to kill all of you.
Oh, okay.
Who are you gonna
Okay.
kill last?
Probably Jesse.
Yeah.
All right, Rakdos
go.
dies.
Oh, wait, you gave me dread. I'll kill you last.
Woo!
Never mind. I take it back.
Okay.
Oh, I wonder if
all I
editing
got.
could
Go
just
ahead.
straight up do the reverse of that and just play the high five backwards.
Don't worry, they can.
All right, that's all I got.
All right, I'm gonna untap, upkeep.
Oh, you're gonna
Tails
change
never
it?
fails.
See, the thing is,
Change
if you
it.
change it, it's gonna be the
All right,
other
evens.
thing.
Evens, I don't take damage. Evens, I don't take damage. I'm even. I'm the even deck. Evens, I don't take damage.
Oh, wow.
So my understanding is we're all gonna die this turn.
Boy.
All right, I'm gonna draw for turn. Then I'm going to roll up Ursa's Saga. So now it has the ability to tap, make a 0/0 artifact creature that gets +1/+1 for each artifact I control. Between all of y'all and the good fine people of YouTube and me,
Good fine
I'm not gonna do it.
No?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna come up.
You're not even gonna make him?
I'm probably gonna take 2 from playing a land.
Yep.
It's Shipwreck Marsh. It's a blue-black land that, since I have 2 other lands, comes in untapped.
The disrespect. You're not even gonna make the guy? The little
Nah,
artifact?
I don't trust him.
I
know?
don't trust.
I don't blame you.
I don't trust him.
I don't blame you.
I'm gonna tap this for 2 and cast Talisman of Dominance. I take 2. I'm at 19. This is just a mana rock that it taps for blue or black. It won't be doing that. I'll tap it for colorless and cast Dread Return. So this is 4 mana. Get a creature back from my graveyard, and it has flashback for sacrificing 3 creatures.
What are you targeting?
I'm gonna target Gyruda in my graveyard.
Response? Response?
I have no response.
I'm gonna force a will that. I'm gonna take 3 damage total.
I actually do have some responses. The responses is you take 2 damage from Spell Shock, Carmen, and you take 2 damage from Force of Will,
Plus the one I
plus
paid.
the 1 from that. Ah, it's easy game. Easy game.
All right, I'm at 17. Dread Return is in my graveyard.
Where it should be all along.
Great,
Wow.
love it. All right,
Done?
and that's what I have for my turn.
All right, I am going to untap during my
was
upkeep.
spicy.
Now, yeah.
Yeah,
You did some rappy
I
stuff.
got to do 2 things.
Yeah. Those are some spicy things too.
I would call that a party foul, personally.
I would
That's
as
fine.
well.
Yeah, I thought you were on her team. Wow. With friends like
Wow.
that. With friends like
Imagine thinking that.
All right, now I'm gonna roll for Mana Crypt. I'm gonna say if I roll odd, I do not take damage. I do not take damage if I roll odd. All right, looks like I take 3 damage.
I actually chose not to put Mana Crypt.
All of these mana crypts here are just like, we're
Turns
gonna
out-
get them.
They're on my side.
Yeah.
Mana Crypt is doing more damage than Zozu the Punisher is. Draw for turn. All right, let's have some fun. Mountain. I am going to pay.
Take 2.
Mister.
Yeah,
Mister.
I was going to.
2 damage.
I was going to. I take 2 damage. You didn't
You
let
know what? Take
me.
3.
All right.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
All right, you just need to take 5 for a second here.
Take 5 now.
Yeah.
It's called punitive damage.
I am at 31. I'm at 31, and I think you all need to lose a lot more life. So I am going to do a red for a goblin, plus another red, plus another red, plus 2 for the commander tax to bring Zozu the Punisher back into play. Enjoy! I pass the turn.
Okay, we need to talk real quick. Okay.
not me.
I said we need
Okay,
to talk.
yeah?
So
What
we
would
have
I
to kill the professor.
Yeah. Do I look very capable of that?
I don't know. You have all sorts of stuff. You killed all of my stuff.
Yeah,
And you
you-
forced a will.
I didn't ask you to kill his commander. I was planning on doing that myself.
No, I know.
So you just killed his ability to kill me. Good, thank you, Jesse. I'd like to take this moment to thank Jesse for allowing me to continue to live, as D would be capable of killing me right now.
Very close. I don't know. It depends on what I drew, but yes, I would have been able to do a lot. So, are we good? Are we good here? For now?
I'm just trying to live.
That's true.
I'm just
Same.
I'm taking game actions, and some people keep interrupting me.
I gotta do something.
This is true. I don't blame you for that. But let's just keep it chill on this side of the table. We know who the enemy is.
I'm trying to be cool.
I'm cool.
Okay, I'm just asking. We're chill, right?
Trying so
I'm straight
hard to be
cooling
cool.
right now.
It's just chilled out.
Yeah.
Sick. Okay. I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna roll for crypt. Evens, which it will be.
Yeah.
I do not take damage.
All right. Oh,
Hey,
there we
finally.
go.
You changed your answer?
No, evens was been the whole time. You've been odds. I've been evens.
I've been blacked out the
just
entire time. I have no
Literally
idea what
yelled
you're
about me.
We can tell by how well you're playing.
Wow, that's so rude.
Prof gets a little bit ahead and he starts chirping.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll draw for turn.
Part of the cards.
You're so screwed. If only someone hadn't board wiped you and then countered you. You should all just be teaming up to destroy Jesse before I win.
I kind of feel like that's already been
Unfortunately,
happening.
my turns keep getting unmade by one person.
I'm gonna take.
I don't care at all.
I'm gonna take.
Unbothered,
I'm
moisturized.
gonna take 4 damage from this.
And then another 2 when you cast a spell.
So I'm gonna take 6 damage if I cast a spell.
If you kill the Zozu, I can kill the Ankh on the next turn.
Okay, I'll take that deal.
Jesse, if this is bothering you that much, just say uncle and, you know.
You're gonna be the one saying uncle, I think.
I can do this. Okay, if I do this on my turn.
On my very next turn, I will remove the Ankh.
She's a woman of her word. She answered something every turn.
Yeah,
True. That's what I do.
that's true.
That's all.
Okay, I'm gonna do. You did kill Rakdos though, which makes me really
I didn't kill Rakdos,
sad.
I killed Garuda, and
it's-
Rakdos got in the
okay.
way.
She killed creatures, and that is just an umbrella that Rakdos
How about
fell
this? I'll
under,
make you-
unfortunately.
Yeah, but that was a rough supreme verdict for 2 creatures. I will 3 creatures. How about this? You kill Ankh, and it doesn't matter because you're gonna do it before you play land, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, you know what, Prof?
What?
I'm sick of your.
Tezzeret.
I'm gonna lightning bolt Zozu,
Sure.
and then I'm gonna take 2 from that.
Sure, yes, you do.
Disgusting.
Gosh darn it, I'm gonna have to pay so much to bring Zozu back.
Aw, I feel so bad. Aw,
Can we all have a moment of silence for how much Prof is gonna have to pay?
Yeah, I know.
pay so much mana.
I think I remember why I took the deck apart, because my play group would never play with me again with it.
It's all coming back.
Yeah, it is. There is a reason I took this deck apart.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
heard you guys
really
played Commander
it's
last
good
night.
for
I didn't get an
45-minute
invite.
games.
Yeah.
Lots of people don't want to play 45-minute games.
Yeah.
I'll pass turn.
Okay, I'll untap.
Do you have there's no mana crypt to flip for.
No.
What is it like?
She doesn't even really
how
have
much
much
does
in
that
the way of
cost, too?
mana.
Okay. I'm going to tap 3 mana. And I'm gonna cast March of Otherworldly Light on Ankh.
What does March of Otherworldly Light do, Jesse?
I hadn't even finished the sentence.
What does it do?
It exiles target creature or enchantment with mana value X or less, and I paid X is 2.
Oh
Or
man.
artifact, I assume.
You don't want to exile the Spell Shock instead? That would actually be smarter, because who's going to keep playing
Oh,
lands?
is that a smarter play?
Everyone has a mana crypt in play.
Yeah, my brain can't handle it. I just look
Ankh.
at the thing I want to
Ankh,
exile.
you're saying uncle. All right. Spell Shock does you 2 damage.
Now I'm gonna play a land, take 0 damage,
But what happens after that?
pass the turn.
All right.
If we work together, we can kill.
It seems like that's what we're doing.
I'm gonna call evens on this talisman.
Oh my god.
I'm the even stack.
Don't do it.
I'm the even stack. I'm the even stack, baby.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're gonna draw. Please don't be that one card. Please don't be that one card.
The one card you can find.
Oh, it's not the one card, thank Christ. Okay, so I'm going to roll this up to 3 and float a mana. Now, for Chapter 3 of Urza's Saga, I search my deck for an artifact that costs 0 or 1 mana and put it directly into play. With Urza's Saga, I'm going to search up Jeweled Lotus, which is an artifact that I can sacrifice for 3 mana to cast a commander. Now, this goes away because it is a saga.
Does your deck play any commanders?
It plays some.
Okay.
It dabbles. Then I'm going to play the luscious, pain-free swamp.
Aww.
Not
By our powers combined,
not
we can take no damage
Not
from our
land
lands.
damage.
Play a
Inside.
simple land, a basic land.
Then I'm going to spend my floating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and cast Torrential Gearhulk. Torrential Gearhulk, this one isn't English, but it has flash, and when it comes into play, I can cast an instant for free from my graveyard.
Wait, I can help you out. Oh wait, never mind.
Does this spell resolve?
I have no
Oh, I
response.
take 2. I'm at 15. All right. I'm going to target Makeshift Mannequin, which I take 2 to cast, and Makeshift Mannequin, I will try to return Garuda, Doom of Depths, to play.
No response.
Understandable. I am at 13 after casting the mannequin, which does get exiled because of the torrential gearhulk. Gyruda comes back, and we're gonna do the Mill 4 dance again.
I'm gonna push a Hallowed Fountain tap while you do it before this happens.
All right,
Great.
here we go. Price of Progress, Soulfire Eruption, Ulamog the Infinite Gyre,
Is Ulamog
Feed the
even?
Swarm. Ulamog is even.
It is even. It also
No, it's odd.
Oh, it's odd. It's 11.
Yeah.
Right. Great. Okay, so it will not count.
All right.
Yeah.
I give you a Court of Ire. I give you a Fiery Emancipation. I love your deck. I give you a Mountain. And I give you some Rampaging Frostodons that are odd.
Would you like to cut my deck before we mill?
Yes. Did you go to 15 for your fetch? Heck yeah.
Lion Sash.
Hey.
Be pretty good for me to have. Actually, that wouldn't work at all. But all right, you can have a Lion
right.
Sash if you want it.
Now I get to mill 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Lion Sash or Ornithopter in Paradise.
I will take Ornithopter of Paradise.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Since Ulamog hit my graveyard, I'm gonna shuffle all of it with my library, which is kind of cool, I guess.
My floating mana is gone. Then I will sack Jeweled Lotus for 3 blue and tap 1.
Were those 2 lands?
Oh, these are the graveyard.
You gotta watch them like a hawk. You gotta watch
Yeah.
these.
Oh, my Gyruda put 2
Gyruda
lands in
players.
It's a really good card.
All right. I'll spend now 4 mana from Jeweled Lotus and Swamp for Sakashima of 1,000 Faces. So this is a clone that says the legend rule doesn't apply to permanents I control. So I'm going to take 2 for casting a spell and go to 11. And I'm going to make a copy of Gyruda, Doom of Depths.
Wow.
So
And
it
we are
happens
going
again?
to go again.
All right.
Okay.
So now we have to mill 4 again.
Florian Mountain, Terror of the Peaks.
Wow.
Conduit of Ruin.
Ooh, that's one.
Okay, that's a 6.
All right. Mechanized Warfare, Stigma Lasher, Chandra's Incineration,
Sigma male.
The Chad
Sigma.
Lasher versus the Sigma Lasher.
Furnace of Wrath.
All right, what do you got, Jesse?
Okay. Temple of Enlightenment, Memory Deluge. That's value right there. Yeah, nothing for you over here.
Sky Diamond, Whisper, Blood Liturgist, Dreamscape Artist, and Phyrexian Metamorph.
You found a clone.
There's your clone.
All right, I'm gonna take Phyrexian Metamorph. This is an artifact creature that can copy an artifact or creature when it comes into play, except it's an artifact copy. I'm gonna make another Gyruda, and it doesn't go away because my permanents are not affected by the legend rule, so we're gonna go again.
Carmen, are you still doing things, and are they the same thing?
They are. They're also not spells.
That sucks. All right.
That does suck.
I want to go first this time.
You go first this time.
I got a Azorius Chancery, Nezahal, Primal Tide, War of Invention, and Nevin Ural's Disc.
All right. I'm going to go second
You
this
go for
time. All right. I got a Song Mad Treachery. I got a Crimson Honor Guard. I love that card. I got an Eidolon
Oh, man.
of the Great Revel. Eidolon Bill, Eidolon Ted. Yeah. And a Kazul's Fury. Kazul!
At least we get to kind of see our decks.
Would you like you to put the Eidolon
Show him off.
Yeah.
I might.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I might.
Yeah.
I have Nettle Drone, Mana Vault, Crashing Drawbridge,
No.
Temur Battle Rage.
Crashing Drawbridge is pretty. It's not quite.
All right, and then I will mill Watery Grave, Witch's Cottage, Flooded Strand, and Sakashima the Imposter.
Oh, no.
I'm going
Yeah.
to make another Gyruda.
Oh, my God. That's very, I think playing like this is very Ruda you.
Whoa.
I think that's very
Listen,
Ruda you.
you have me at like 11 life.
Yeah.
Normally I just want to clone stuff for fun, but I feel like I might not get another turn.
Yeah.
All right, so mill again.
You want to go first this time?
All right, I'll go first this time. You may not have a Mutavault. It's Jaya. Jaya, something
from
of the
some anime
War
game.
of the Spark.
War
yeah.
of the Spark, Relic Robber, and Rolling Vortex. Nothing of any good for you.
I've got Arcanist, the
Hey,
Omnipotent.
I know that card.
Unwinding Clock, Mystic Confluence, and Isochron Scepter.
This episode is called I Love My Commander Deck.
Yeah.
This should just be called I'm Gonna Show You My Commander.
Yeah, that's really what it's at.
Bedevil, Arcane Signet, Sour of Discord, and Void Winnower.
I'd be so good
wow,
at
that card would ruin me.
Yeah, I wish I could play some. That'd be really good if I could play some.
Venser, Shaper Savant, Swamp, Lotus Bloom,
Oh no.
Island.
No clones.
Is this the end?
No.
This is the
No.
Can I read your sower really quick?
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's really good.
You got
Here's
a
player,
reader.
choose two. The other also loses that much life.
Got
That's
a read
not
over
bad.
here.
Yeah.
a greeter.
I gotta go. Actually, yeah.
My mom says I have to be home
Yeah.
right now immediately.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna take Sower of Discord. Your Sower of Discord comes into play. I choose two players, and whenever damage is dealt to one of them, the other player also loses that much life.
So Prof and who?
She did counter your spells for no reason.
I got nothing.
She can't even try. Mishra.
I'm going to choose you and Prof. Now, what that means is when either one of you takes damage, the other one loses that much life as well.
How much are you at, Prof?
I'm at actually 31.
Oh my god.
Their mana crypts are just gonna be bouncing back and
Wait,
forth
I
at
can
each other.
in a way, I can kill D by doing damage to myself.
It loses its loss of life, so if they both have the mana, I mean, they will hurt each other, but this doesn't trigger itself.
Over and over again, yeah,
Right,
yeah,
yeah. But I mean, hopefully, no
Wait, so
offense.
my
hopefully they
mana-
die and
My mana
gain.
crypt will do damage?
Yeah, but it
just
won't go
gets
back and
changed.
forth.
Oh no, that would be bad design.
Yes.
All right. After that, I'm going to.
That entrance turn, right?
Yes, I have to pick it up to sacrifice it.
Sorry.
You're okay. After that, I'm going to sacrifice Ornithopter of Paradise, Torrential Gearhulk, and my Phyrexian Metamorphed Gyruda, Doom of Depths, in order to flashback Dread Return from my graveyard, which returns a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield.
I feel like I've seen that card before.
And what I'm
I feel
going
like I've
to
seen what's
do
about to happen before.
is return Undercover Operative. So Undercover Operative is a clone, and if I copy one of my creatures, it enters the battlefield with a shield counter. I'm going to copy Sower of Discord, and for this one, I'm going to choose Prof and Jesse. And this one has a shield counter.
Now will
So
this
now-
chain?
It will not, because it is loss of life from this. This is exiled. And now, so whenever either of you take damage, Prof takes that much. And now whenever Prof takes damage, both of you take that much.
It's not very cash money.
I don't like
That's
it.
the least cash money thing I've
I don't like.
And you know what? I've had a great turn. I think you should have a great turn, Prof. You're up.
How do y'all feel about this mana crypt here?
Oh my.
You can miss your trigger. It's fine.
Untap.
It's a
upkeep.
May, right? Come on.
Odd, we don't take damage.
Okay.
Odd, we don't take damage. Ooh, so mana crypt trigger does 3 damage to me. I go down. Trigger.
Are you gonna be okay?
And then
All right, and then both of you are going to lose that much life as well.
I go to 12.
I'm at 13.
wow, that sucked.
I mean, if you think about it, I'm helping you because now if you take damage from Mana Crypt, one of your opponents will have lost life this turn for
I'm not gonna
Rakdos.
think about it like that though.
But you're not, you're
I'm
not
trying
included.
to open your mind.
You should
to
be
the-
included in the chain.
No. I'm orchestrating this deal for y'all.
All right, draw for turn.
And one of the worst trade deals in the history.
Maybe ever.
Yeah, maybe ever.
I have absolutely nothing. I have absolutely nothing. So my one hope is to do.
If I draw Snapcaster Mage, I might be able to snap Verdict, but that's one out of however many cards.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make this interesting. Burning Earth. Whenever a player taps a non-basic land for mana, Burning Earth does 1 damage to that player.
Really quick. Quick
2.
reminder.
Yeah.
Take 2, take 2, take 2.
Yep. Trigger.
Okay. I'm at 11.
I feel like I could outlive you all. Jesse, did you take the 2 damage
Yes,
there?
Prof, I took the damage.
What are you at now?
10.
Oh, wow, 10. Yeah, I like this one. So whenever you tap a non-basic, and I pass the turn. Let's roll that mana crypt, baby.
All right. Evens, I don't take damage.
Tails never fails, baby.
All right.
It's okay. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. All right,
Technically,
I'll
you were supposed to
untap.
untap before the upkeep, but I'll allow it.
Yeah, I guess you have to do it again.
Yeah.
I will draw a card. Be a good card, please.
How's your grandfather's deck?
My grandfather's deck only has pathetic cards.
Okay, so I lose 2 for playing a spell.
You take 1 per non-basic that you tap.
Can you do direct damage somehow to her?
Homie,
you're white
look
and
at my
blue.
color
Yeah.
Do you have Psionic?
You're in red.
Card Psionic Blast?
I am.
don't even
The
know
thing
that
is,
is.
I can't.
Tough.
I just can't do that much. And by doing it,
Well, you just need to go to 8, and then maybe the mana crypt will kill her.
I can.
8?
Sorry, you just need to deal 8 in the mana crypt.
Deal
That's
8.
what I meant.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Everything makes sense. Everything makes sense.
Yeah.
I cannot deal 8.
You can deal 4, and then if you have another. Whoa.
Oh my God, you're right. Ha ha ha! Yes, you're right. It could happen. We could still do it.
Let's do it,
Let's
team.
do it,
Let's
team.
do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Team not against prof. Yeah. Come on, Jesse.
I can't associate.
Oh, come on. Okay.
I'm gonna be dead no matter what.
I'm going to. That card I drew doesn't do me anything. I'm gonna play a land. That's only for tapping. Thank
It's
God.
only for tapping.
Okay, we can get there. Let's do this. I am going to tap for 2 colorless. I will pay a. I'm gonna tap 2. I'm gonna play Flame Rift. It's gonna do 4 to everyone, so you all take 4.
On the easy part, I take 4.
Yeah, now for the complicated part. How much do we all?
You lose 10.
I lose 8.
I lose 10
10.
because of you.
All right,
You
yes.
lose
this is me.
14.
Just remember who did that.
You lose 14.
Yeah,
I lose 14?
So you lose 4 from you taking 4.
Uh-huh.
Then you take 4 from Flame Rift, which means that's another 4, so we're up to 8.
Uh-huh.
You take 4 from Flame Rift,
Yes.
Which means
which
you
is
take
another
another
4,
4.
which is up to 12. Spell Shock deals
It's me
2 to
for
you,
2.
which is 2 to you. So that's 14 total to you.
I go to 12.
Yes.
Yeah,
And then I go to 1.
Okay,
right.
Which means you can't cast another spell.
Ever.
I also can't cast another spell.
cool. So it's me and you.
And
Me
then
and you.
my turn's not done
Uh-huh.
because I'm Rakdos, and I'm gonna go out on my own terms, and I'm just gonna. I'm
But
gonna
you
tap. I'm gonna tap. What is it? It's 4.
You declare the cost, right?
Any land.
It's any non-basic land.
Okay, I'll tap my
One
blood
damage.
crypt and my mana crypt. I'll play anger and kill myself.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the card that would make Prof take damage ceases to exist when you lose the game. Because he owns the permanent.
Damn.
So then I die.
All right.
All right,
Good.
I still have a copy with a shield counter.
All right, I'm gonna draw for turn. I am at 2 life, which means I'm locked out of casting any spell or tapping my non-basic lands. I'm gonna play an. There's no Zuz, whatever it's called.
No,
Zazu?
No, you're
Okay.
good.
But if you tap a
I-
non-basic, it deals 1 damage to you.
I drew a pretty funny one. Unfortunately, I don't have the life to do it, but I'm gonna cast it anyway. I'm gonna take 1 here, going to 1. So,
Yeah.
so you take 1,
All right.
and I'm going to cast Phyrexian Metamorph, which is going to deal me 2 damage because of Spell Shock, so which will kill me. But otherwise, I would have gotten to combo off with Carmen's deck.
All right.
Anyway, so I'm dead.
Yes. So you're just gonna kill me now.
Some terrible news about the punchability of your face at the moment.
Yeah. I can block with Spell Shock, right?
Well-
I can block with Burning Earth, right?
I don't even think that you can't, but it wouldn't help you.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you got there?
I have to flip a coin with a mana crypt, but I have 4 creatures with 6 power.
6, 12, 18, 24. Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
GG's.
GG's.
Oh, if
Wow. So
I
let's.
was- actually, I'm glad that I wasn't able to play Rakdos. If I did and she died, then Prophet would have won the whole game.
So close. But let's
If you hadn't
remember.
cast that Flame Rift, I would have been able to combo with her deck.
No.
Let's remember. No one is to blame for what happened with the game except Carmen.
That's true.
Kind of true.
I love when my opponent gets to start with 3 creatures in the command zone.
I loved how painful basically every mana crypt in today's game was. They were out to get us. I've never seen something like that before.
I loved popping off on my first and second turn. That was really cool. The rest of the game, not so much. Still pretty fun though.
I love Commander. I love how all of my lands deal me damage and all my spells deal me damage and all of my opponent's spells deal me damage and all of Prop taking damage deals me damage.
Oh yeah, now I remember why I took this deck apart years ago. I still love it.
Yeah, honestly, whenever I build a commander deck, the thing I kind of set out to do is have my decks create an experience, and saw that happen today twice. Love that.
Next time on Shuffle Up and Play.
We're rocking out today with rock stars.
Brother!
As you can see,
Brother!
Yeah.
My name is Ryan. I sing and scream for the band Fit for a King. Today I'm going to be playing Athari, Sun's Glory.
Hi, I'm Austin. I play bass in a band called Movements, playing Narset, Enlightened Exile.
Hi, my name is Ryan. I play bass in a band called Fit for a King, playing Rafine Scheming Seer.
And I am rocking out with Arcades the Strategist. Is there any music today where people aren't screaming?
Ed Sheeran.
Does he play Commander?
Probably not. He's really successful.
He might.
Playing Commander doesn't make you want to.
I'm going to cast a Relentless Assault.
And then at the end of that combat phase, am I going for a Shockland or am I going for an original duel you have?
Oh, Shockland.
Shockland, you don't have that original, your band isn't doing that well. That you
that.